Hey, what's up guys? It's Josh from Cooper Family Homestead, and today we're doing a collaboration video on canning. We're making pickles. We're going to do a collaboration with Empty Pockets Farm. They're a new channel here on YouTube. I'm going to leave the link to their channel down below, so go check them out, subscribe, and tell them we sent you. But they're going to do a canning video as well. I think she's doing carrots, but we're doing some pickles because I love doing pickles and salsa. So actually they're boiling right now. They just started, but I wanted to go ahead and do my intro while I had the canner on the stove. So let's check out how we did this. Video with Empty Pockets Farm. She wanted to do a canning video, so I thought we would make some pickles today. Recipe we're using is just a sandwich pickle, just a regular pickle. I usually make bread and butter pickles, but I don't have everything here to do them with. So right now I'm getting my cucumbers quartered up, sliced up, and then I'm going to get them in some in the brine to sit, and then they'll have to sit in that for 3 hours. So we're going to get all these cut up and quartered up, and we'll get them sitting in the brine, and then we'll come back and we'll show you guys how we get them canned and get them cooking up and stuff. All right. Okay, guys. So we're making our pickling liquid now. What this is half a cup of pickling salt, and then we're going to do 8 cups of water. So we'll bring it over here and do it. 1, okay, we got our pickling solution here. We need to whisk it up, mix it up. Work with our whisker and dishwasher right now running. So just barely got a big enough bowl when I got this. I thought I had the bigger one out. But anyway, get that good and mixed up, and we'll get it and start pouring it over our cucumbers here. Just a little bit more salt in the bottom of it to mix in. Get it dissolved. There we go. Alright, so we'll finish ladling this over our cucumbers here. We gotta let those soak for 3 hours like that, so get them all in there good and soaking, and then we're gonna wash our jars, and then we'll bring you guys back after the 3 hours after they soak, and we'll get the canner going. While we're waiting on our cucumbers to sit, we're actually going to clean our jars. These jars are previously used, but we need to make sure they're clean, so you need to check them all over, make sure there's no cracks or chips or anything in your jars. I don't see anything wrong with this one, so what we're going to do with some pretty, not hot, but some warm soapy water. We're just going to rinse them out real good. So, take our jar, get some water in it, just clean it out, inside and out. I'm going to do my other two. We're going to probably make probably 2 quarts, but I'm going to go ahead and clean a 3rd jar just in case. So, we're just going to set them on a paper towel to dry. But anyway, this will clean up all of our stuff, get our stuff prepared. That way we're ready for them. And we gotta let those cucumbers sit for 3 hours. So we'll come back then. Our cucumbers to soak and stuff here. But while we were waiting, I went ahead and got our other liquid together. This is 3 cups of water. In here, I'm actually listening to Ridge Live right now, Sunday morning. But I've got 3 cups of water and 3 cups of vinegar in here. And this is how we'll cook them down when they get done soaking. But also, just wanted to do it real quick, guys. If you haven't listened to Ridge Life's Sunday morning lives, I get on there and listen just about every Sunday morning where we can't really go out and stuff right now. I listen to those. If you're not doing anything on Sunday morning, go listen. He's got pretty good lessons and stuff on there. So anyway, we're gonna go sit down with a cup of coffee and listen to the rest of his live and wait for this to go. We've got about another 2 hours for this stuff, so we'll bring you back in about 2 hours and we'll continue. Okay, guys, so we got our cucumbers set for 3 hours. So we're going to drain them out. And we're going to get this 3 cups of water and 3 cups of vinegar going. We got to bring it to a boil. But there's our cucumbers. We're going to go ahead and drain them out now. We're going to rinse them with cold water. We're going to let those sit for a minute while we bring this to a boil. Then after we bring that to a boil, we'll add the cucumber slices, return to boil, and we'll do a gentle boil for 8 minutes, and then until the cucumbers get kind of heated through, not completely soft, but then we'll drain them, and then we'll start getting the canner and the jars ready. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get our canner ready too while we're waiting. We got to fill it up with water here. Got it back on the big burner back there. But what we're going to do, we'll take one jar here. We're going to use quart jars, so we're going to fill them about 2/3 of the way up. My water's almost boiling, my water and vinegar mixture. So, we got our 3 jars. We're going to put them in the canner on top of the plate. Okay, and we're going to continue to fill our canner up until it's up to about 2/3 up on the jars too, just like the water in the jars. That way we get them hot. more bowls. And our mixture's almost boiling there. Probably one more. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Perfect, because our liquid's boiling now, so we're going to take our cucumbers. We're going to add them to our mixture here. Get them all down in there mixed up. We're going to bring that back to a boil, then we'll turn it down and let them simmer for about 8 minutes while we're waiting on our canner to get ready too. Then after we get this done, we'll start our pickling liquid. Okay guys, I got our canner over here now getting warmed up. We got our pickles cooked here. They start turning the real dark green like pickles colors are. We're going to drain them off, let them drain. Now, in that pan, we're going to finish up our mixture here. We're going to put 1 cup of water. And we're going to put 2 cups of vinegar. It's our pickling liquid. Okay. Now, we get those in. Then we're going to add our brown sugar, our regular sugar, our celery seeds, and our mustard seeds, and our ground turmeric. So, first we've got our, let's see here, I set it over here. Here's our mustard seeds. It says half a teaspoon. I'll kind of wing it here on that, but that should be about right. I like my pickles a little strong anyway, so we're going to put our celery seeds in. Then we need 1 cup of lightly packed brown sugar. So I've got it right here. It's a little bit clumped up here, but it's alright. It's just been sitting for a little bit, so we'll get it. Okay, put it in. Then we need 1 cup of granulated sugar, which I have over here next to the coffee pot. So fill our little scooper up here to 1 cup. More. Okay, I'm going to put that in. That's our pickling liquid, so we'll get it going, get it all mixed up and ready. Our canner looks like it's pretty close to being up to temp, so we'll get our pickling liquid made up here. Get all that sugar broke down into the water and vinegar. And then we'll bring you back when we go to put them in the jars. Here's our pickling liquid. It's almost done. I'm gonna add the pickles to it. Got our jars. The water's pretty warm now. They're ready to go. We got our lids over there preheated too. And we got all of our tools sitting out and ready. We've got our pickles, our actual pickles. They're nice and ready to go. So, be much longer here. We'll give this water a couple more minutes up, and we'll add the pickles in and start filling up the jars. Okay, got our pickling liquid done. So now we're going to add our pickles to it. Bring it back to a boil. Then we'll take it off the heat, and we'll start packing our jars. So it won't be much longer. We'll have stuff in the canner. We can go ahead and show you. Just got to bring that back to a boil. And we'll be ready to go. Okay, we've got our pickles out. They're good. So now we're going to take our quart jars out of our canner. This nifty handle here. Pour all the water out of them back into the canner. We're going to set it down. And we're going to start putting our pickles in the jar. I have to do it by hand here. Like this. Set this back down. So, put pickles in here. Uh-oh. It's okay. There are pickles in here. I'm actually going to use my funnel. I forgot my funnel. Forgot I had it laying out. So, anyway, back to this way. Put about half our pickles in here. I'll get some extra liquid. Pickling liquid. Hopefully we have enough. There's some more pickles in there. We're going to push those down in there and make sure we don't have any air bubbles forming. So, and we fill this up to 1/2 inch with a 1/2 inch headspace. So, a little bit more. And we've got a little bit more. Not much. There we go. There's our 1/2 inch of headspace. So then I've got a paper towel with vinegar on it. Wipe the rim. I always wipe the rim and the actual thread part of the jar, and I always try to wipe just the inside of the jar just a little bit. Then we grab our little magnet tool we've got here. Get our lid, our preheated lid. Center that on the jar. Put our screw laying down on top. Make sure that's good and center still. Finger tight. And we're going to set that back in the water bath. Okay. Then we'll get another jar out here. Empty it out. Put our funnel back in. We'll put the remainder of our pickles in here. Pour the rest of our pickling liquid in there. Looks like we don't have enough to fill up the quart, so may have to do a couple pint jars instead. I'll bring you back just a second. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do a couple pints instead. Didn't have quite enough to fill up a quart jar, so we'll switch over and do 2 pints instead here. I think it'll fit everything just fine. So get our pickles down in here. Make sure we don't have any air bubbles. Need some more pickling liquid here. A little bit more. Okay. There's our pint jar. So we're going to get our handy dandy little magnet here again. Put our, well, we got to wipe it off first. Getting ahead of myself here. Wipe the top of the jar. Put our lid on. Put our screw band on. Tighten it down. Then we're going to drop that in the water bath. I've got another pint jar in here, ready to go. We're going to go ahead and dump out this other quart that we didn't need. Put it over here out of the way. Put our funnel in. Make sure we get the last of our pickles here first before we do anything. Okay, we've got that jar full. Same thing, we're going to wipe the lid off, rim off. Get our lid, our screw top on it. I'm going to set it down in the water bath. Now we're a little short on water, need to be up over about an inch over the quart jar, and we're not up there yet, so we're going to take some hot water out of the sink and put in there. As hot as we can get it. Okay, probably another bowl or two. Yep, a little bit more. We're up over the jar, but not quite. Quite as high as we need to be. Okay, we're good there. Now we're going to bring our water to a rolling boil with the lid on it. We'll bring it to a boil with the lid on it, and then we're going to boil and process for 10 minutes. And then we're going to remove the lid, wait 5 minutes, then we'll pull the jars back out. So, I'm going to get my lid, which I had down here, which I don't have the rubber seal or anything on it. So we're not pressure canning here, so I'm going to put it on. Make sure I got it on the right way. I don't think I do. So, I'll figure it out momentarily here. There we go. I want to close it, bring it to a boil, let it boil for 10 minutes. Okay guys, they've been in the water bath for 10 minutes. So we're going to pull them out, set them out on the counter here, let them cool. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to open the lid, set it off to the side out of the way. I'm going to let that cool for 5 more minutes. And we'll pull them out, set them down, and let them set for 24 hours. And hopefully the lids pop and we'll have a good pickle. Okay guys, we're pulling them out. We got our quart jar out. First pint jar and our second pint jar. Everything looks good so far. Like I said, we'll wait for the tops to pop down. Should take 24 hours of cooling, but bring it over here and show you. There's our quart jar. There's our 2 pint jars of pickles. There's just half pickle spears. So that's our canning video. I'll try to take some footage tomorrow after they pop. If they pop, hopefully they do. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. Share the video with your friends and comment if you want to. We really appreciate all your support and stuff. So we'll catch you guys next time.